everyone! In this tutorial, we're creating these cute mini backpack gift boxes out of paper. So the first thing you'll need to do is go to the link in the description below this video and print the patterns to create this box. And I separated these into 4 sheets so you can easily just print them onto the paper that you want to use for each piece. This piece right here are the patterns to create the box, and for this you'll want to use heavier cardstock. And then this piece has the accent patterns, and for that you'll want to use lighter paper such as construction paper or lightweight cardstock. So once you have these all printed, go ahead and cut them out. And then for these 2 buckles, you'll see that you have these inner rectangles, and for those I'm just going to take an X-Acto knife and very carefully cut those 2 inner pieces out. So once you've done that, they should look like this. And then once you've cut everything out, you should be left with all of these pieces. Then I'm going to take the 3 pieces that have fold lines, which are these 3, and we're going to go ahead and score those lines. So for that, I'm using this ruler and this EK Tools bone folder, which I just got and I really like so far. So I'll just use the ruler to help guide the line. So just place the ruler down on the line, and then press hard to score it. And repeat this on all of the fold lines. Then once you've scored all the fold lines, gently fold inwards on all of them. So once you've done all of that, you should be left with this. And there's one more small thing we need to do before we can start assembling. This pattern would have been too big to print on a single sheet of paper, so I had to separate it out into 2 sections. So these 2 pieces need to attach right here. So just put some glue on this tab. And then take this other piece and line up that edge with the fold line and press it in place. Make sure everything is folded and we're ready to assemble the box. So start by folding this tab inwards and putting some glue on the back. Then line that up with the side edge and press it in place. Now we're going to repeat that on the other side. So put some glue on the tab here, line that up and press it in place. Then we need to attach this last side. So put some glue down one of the tabs. Then line up the edge and press that in place. And repeat this on the other side, putting glue down the tab and pressing it in place. So at this point, the box should look like this. And now we're going to add the top flap of the backpack. So this will attach using that tab on the back of the flap, and we'll attach that to the back of the box like this. So first you'll want to find the good side of the box, so look for the side that doesn't have seams on the edges, and that will be the front of the box. Go ahead and flatten out that tab on the flap and then put some glue on it. Then take the box and line up the top edge with the fold line on that tab of the flap and press it in place. Then go through and refold these folds on the flap piece. Especially concentrate on this back fold right here. This will help that flap stay closed. So it should look like this at this point. Now we're going to add this piece right here to the front of the box, and it will go just right like this. And this is optional, but I want to make this be kind of a pocket, so I'm only going to put glue on the side and bottom edges. Just right like this. This way you can stick a little piece of paper in the pocket or something like that. And then press that in place, lining it up with the edges. So it looks like this, and you can stick something in the pocket if you'd like. Now it's time to add the straps to the flap of the backpack. So these will just go in place right like this. So decide where you want to position them, and I like having them high enough up that they won't touch that bottom pocket. So take one of them and put glue on the square end of the strap. And then just press that in place right there on the flap. Then repeat this with the other strap. So you should be left with this. Now we're going to take these two buckles and just fold them like this. So you get kind of this arch shape. So they should look like this. Now just take those and slide each one onto a strap. Then push them up as high as they'll go on the straps, and then position the buckles where you want them to be when the box is finished. Once you've done that, go ahead and close the flap where it will be when the box is done. And then make sure the buckles are positioned where you want them. And then just take a pencil and mark the outer edge and corner of one of the buckles. And then take that buckle off. Put some glue only on that middle bar going across it. And then press that right in place using those pencil marks as a guide. Make sure you're only gluing that middle bar piece. Then take the strap and put it through the buckle to close it. And then while that's there, take the other buckle and make sure that it's in place where you want it to be, and then mark its corner and edge. Then take it off the flap. Put some glue on that middle bar. And then glue that in place where you marked it. So now you can go ahead and try closing the backpack. So it should look like this. And if you have any trouble keeping this closed, go ahead and reinforce this back fold again. That should help, and it helps if you use that lighter cardstock, lighter weight paper for that top flat piece. Now we're going to attach the two straps of the backpack. So I'm just putting glue on one end of the good side of the strap, and then pressing that in place here on the back of the backpack. Then curving that around so it will go like this. So I'll put glue on the other end of the piece and press that in place on the backpack. So it looks like this. Now I'll repeat that with the other strap. Put glue on one end, press that in place, then curve it around, put glue on the other end, and attach that. So it should look like this at this point. Now we just need to add that strap that goes in the middle of the top. So I'm going to put glue on one end of that strap, press that in place. Then once that end is attached there, we'll just be taking the other end and curving it around and gluing it in place on the back, right here. Sometimes it's helpful if you take a pencil and curl that top handle piece. That'll just make it a bit easier to get in place. Then put some glue on the other end, and then just twist it around and glue it in place on the back. Just like this. And here is the finished backpack gift box. I think this is so cute, and it would be such a fun teacher gift, gift card holder, or something to give a student on the first day of school. Just open it up, you can put things inside, and then put those straps back through the buckles. And that's it! I hope you enjoyed this paper backpack gift box tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I've made quite a few paper gift boxes on this channel, so I will put those on screen if you're interested in seeing them. Please consider subscribing if you like this video, and I hope you have a great day.